Hey everybody, Matt here with a most adequate collection, and got a pretty interesting video here today that I'm excited to show off. It kind of is a twofold thing. For one, in a way, it's a little bit of a box break, but two, it also solves an issue of me neglecting a part of my collection that I've been meaning to put more focus on. Now, the part of my collection I've been wanting to focus more on is my Ryne Sandberg collection. I've mentioned before, but he was my favorite player growing up. Still like to collect his stuff, but even at the height of my box breaking that I was doing about 12 to 14 years ago, I focused a lot on hockey and really didn't put too much attention or focus into baseball. So as a result, I've got a few base cards and some parallels and those kind of things, but as far as the high quality, high end, big money cards of his, I just simply don't have it. The only autograph I have of his on cardboard is a triple Relic signature card that I've got of him, Ernie Banks, and Billy Williams, which is a major card. But at the same time, it's the only one I have. And so I really never fed that part of my collection very well. And as I've been getting back into things now, I've been meaning to put a lot more focus into that. Now for this one, I originally found this particular eBay listing because I was just looking for that. I wanted a autographed card of Ryne Sandberg just by himself. Something I can put in my display case, show off, a good high quality piece. I'd like for it to be on card, but I mean, sticker's fine if I have to. But I found a great one. It's from 2024, Panini National Treasures. Now I've spoken a lot before about how much I enjoyed Panini's product back when they had the licenses. Now, primarily, I did a lot of Panini hockey, and I thought those cards were fantastic. I still do, and I still love to show those off, the cards that I got then that I still have. But I haven't really done a whole lot of their baseball stuff. The tricky thing there is that it's not licensed, so you're not going to get team logos, team names, that kind of thing, even though you will get the players. And they do a pretty good job of covering that, not covering that fact up, but of working around that restriction. But, so I found the perfect card. It's a 2024 National Treasures autographed card of Ryne Sandberg on card, and the listing was kind of vague. But it said the Ryne Sandberg card was on the title, and then there was another card on it, and then it said plus 6 more. And so when I opened up the listing, I saw that there was more than 6 cards apart from it. It looked like a bunch of cards from National Treasures, and they also had a picture of the box from National Treasures. Now, I didn't know this at the time, but in correspondence with the seller since then, I've discovered that basically this listing was for the entire contents of a box of 2024 Panini National Treasures. So, if you want to look at what one possibility would be of what you could pull from Panini National Treasures, which is a high-end product from a couple years ago, this will give you a good look at it. Now, admittedly, even though this is the Ryne Sandberg card featured in here, it's my favorite all-time player, and it was a card I not only would love to have, but wanted to have it so much that I was willing to spend a lot of money for it. I don't know if I'd call this a successful box break, and you'll kind of see why. The product retailed for $625, or at least that's what the seller said that he paid for it, and I bought this listing for $125 plus shipping, which to me, considering what other high-end on-card autographs of Ryne Sandberg go for, I thought it was a good enough deal just for the card itself. Like, I would have paid that just for the card itself. But not only that, I got all of the other stuff with it. And the cool thing is he sent the box along with it. So we have right here the full box of National Treasures from 2024. You can see kind of the higher quality cardboard box. He did just put this in an envelope, and it did get kind of crushed, so it's not quite sitting perfect. Kind of a bummer in a way, but really it's cool to have the box, but at the same time, if you would have just sent the cards by themselves, I wouldn't have been bothered by it. But you got the sleeve around it. Pull the sleeve off. You got the box here. Seal's broken, as you can see from when you opened it. Sealed here as well. Open it up, and we have the foam inlay with the smaller box, which contains the cards. So, pull this box out. This is where the stuff is, and then we'll kind of go through this and see. This is what this particular box of National Treasures yielded for this particular collector slash seller slash investor, whatever you'd want to call them. But I don't know if this is the order they came in. But we're going to start off with the base cards. There were 2 base cards in this. They are serial numbered to a certain number. I'm not sure if they're all, if the base version of it is numbered to a certain one, and then it gets more and more rare. But first off, we have from the Los Angeles Dodgers, catcher Dalton rushing. This one numbered 3 out of 10. You can kind of see the foil, shiny foil there. Serial number right there on the bottom. Not sure how clear that's coming in. But very, very low number. Los Angeles Dodgers catcher, numbered only to 10 copies. Now this next one is cool, because not only is it a low serial numbered card, but it's serial numbered to the guy's jersey number. And that player is Jackie Robinson. So here we are. Jackie Robinson, numbered 42 out of 49. So you get the 42 serial number there, and the cool thing is that it shows the back of his jersey with the number 42. Now, looking at the foil, I wasn't really able to tell if this is a different foil than the Dalton rushing card. It looks the same to me. So I'm not really sure what the significance of one being to 10, one being to 49 is, but either way, that's a cool card. Getting a Jackie Robinson with a serial number matching his jersey number. Next up, another Dodger, pitcher Emmet Sheehan. This one numbered 98 out of 99. Featuring a swatch from his jersey, from his road jersey. Emmet Sheehan right now is doing okay for the Dodgers. 4-8, 5.29 ERA. Considering the star power on that team, I wouldn't say he's one of the better pitchers on the team, but that's all right. Next up, from the Arizona Diamondbacks, we have Tommy Troy, an outfield second baseman, numbered 15 out of 99. Features 3 jersey swatches. They're all the same color. It'd be nice if they'd kind of put a little bit of variety on it, but I understand with baseball, a lot of the fabric from baseball is going to be just the same color on all their jerseys. So you really don't get much of a variety unless you put some kind of pinstripe in there. But 3, I would say red, but I'm sure there's some specific name for that shade of red. But yeah, he's an outfield second baseman for the Diamondbacks. Been splitting time with the Pro Club and AAA this year. Next up, we have Harry Ford, who's a catcher. Features him on the Seattle Mariners on this card, but he is now playing with the Washington Nationals organization, mostly in AAA this year, but he did represent Great Britain in the World Baseball Classic. Next up, those 3 were the 3 jersey swatches, and I don't know for sure, but I'm assuming that the triple jersey cards numbered to 99 all feature rookies, prospects, that kind of thing. Because this one is numbered to less, features only 1 jersey swatch, but it is of a Baseball Hall of Famer, and we have Roy Halladay. This one numbered 39 out of 49. White jersey swatch there, so it's tough to determine which particular team of his that's from. But he's featured as a member of the Philadelphia Phillies on this one. And again, that one's numbered 39 out of 49, so still a very low serial number for this card. Next up, we're getting into autographed relic cards. There's 2 of them in this box. Both of them in this case are prospects. Both of them in this case have not played for the majors either at this point or even since then. But from the Texas Rangers organization, we have Sebastian Walcott with 2 pieces of a bat featuring his signature, and this one is numbered 42 out of 49. He's currently still with the Texas Rangers organization. He's an infielder, plays various positions in the infield, and this one is numbered 42 out of 49. And he's been splitting time between AA and rookie ball. Next one's a really cool looking card, but of a guy who is currently a free agent. He was with the Miami Marlins at the time. It's Yidi Kape, numbered 28 out of 49. Currently a free agent. Last was with the Marlins organization up until last year. And he did represent Cuba in the World Baseball Classic. But a decent looking signature. Not so much of the scribbles. It seems like he kind of put some letters of his name in there. But that jumbo patch swatch looks fantastic. I do love, as kind of crappy as a team as the Marlins are and have been for a little while, as far as relic cards go, their jerseys look fantastic. I love the coloring. You got 4 different colors, lots of threads, lots of sewn patches, and it just looks fantastic. Next up, we have a autographed card of former Yankee great Greg Nettles, numbered 17 out of 49. Now, Greg Nettles played for 4 or 5 different teams. I know he started out with the Twins for a couple years, my local team, but mostly is known as being a member of the Yankees from 73 to 83. He is a 2-time World Series champ with the Yankees, 6-time All-Star, 2-time Gold Glove Award winner. This particular card references his nickname of Puff. He is referred to as Puff because apparently he was a big instigator and prankster, and then when it came time, he would instigate things and then disappear in a puff of smoke. Not literally, but yeah, apparently had a way of starting some trouble and then disappearing when it came time to answer the call. Lastly is the card that I bought the whole lot for. And to be honest, without this particular card, the previous stack would have been worth very little. Apart from the Greg Nettles autograph, which you can get for under $10, and the Roy Halladay jersey, which again you could also get under $10. There really wasn't a lot of substance to it. But this card is what I got it for. And it is from the Definitive Ink subset. Ryne Sandberg on-card autograph, numbered 6 out of only 10 copies. There you go. You can see the number in there, 6 out of 10. And it's on-card autograph, which I like. Of course, it means that, yes, in the literal sense, the player or former player literally held this card, touched this card, and put ink to it. But what usually people leave out when they're talking about why they prefer an on-card autograph to a sticker is, yes, it looks better, and it does. And yes, they held it in their hands when they did it, and that's true. All of those things are true. But what I like about them more and why I prefer them more has to do with the spacing. Whenever you have just this little sticker, they're limited to that. And I've even seen with someone like Ryne Sandberg who doesn't have, he has a unique signature, but at the same time it's not very legible. But I've also seen stickers of his where that almost seems to be even shorter. But with an on-card autograph, not only did they touch it, not only did they put their ink to this piece of cardboard, but they're able to utilize more space. So the signature can appear bigger and can be fuller. So this is a great looking card. My favorite combination of a white background, blue ink, and in my opinion, one of the, well, not my opinion, it's everyone's opinion, one of the greatest Chicago Cubs players of all time. He was the guy that was my guy growing up, and even still since then. My favorite player. When I started watching the team in 1989, of course, he had guys like Blair Maddox, you had Andre Dawson on the team, and a lot of really good young players, but he was the best on the team, and so when I picked them as my team, then he came along as my favorite player. But numbered 6 out of 10, Ryne Sandberg was a 10-time All-Star, 9-time Gold Glove Award winner, 7-time Silver Slugger winner, 1984 National League Most Valuable Player. He had his number 23 retired by the Chicago Cubs, where it now sits on a flagpole next to Billy Williams' number 26. He was elected into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 2025. I must have written that down wrong. I wrote 2025 Hall of Fame. Okay, that's wrong. I wrote down the wrong year for his Hall of Fame induction. But I do know he got in on his 3rd try, which I thought was really weird. Not necessarily. I wouldn't expect him to be a unanimous Hall of Famer, but at the same time, he only got 50% of the vote in his first year of eligibility. And how you can have a second baseman with his fielding ability and with his hitting ability putting up the numbers that he did, and only half of the people felt that he deserved the Hall of Fame, I thought was ridiculous. But he got in on his 3rd try, a lot quicker than a lot of people get, not as quick as some, but in 2024 he was honored by the Chicago Cubs with a statue right outside of Wrigley Field. And sadly he passed away from cancer last year. But yeah, he still is my favorite player of all time. Still is a guy that I'm going to continue to collect, and a guy that I look forward to adding more items into my collection. So there you have it. The seller who bought this box of National Treasures paid $625 for that stack of cards, which to me, as much as I love that Ryne Sandberg card, and I do, way too much money for that stack. I certainly would have felt shortchanged by that, ripped off by that, fill in the blank, whatever word you want to use. But at the same time, I was able to benefit from it. So not only do I get a great card, and for the price I would have paid, honestly, just for that card to begin with, I get everything else that came along with it. A couple decent jersey cards, some autographed relics of some prospects who may or may not get further than they are currently. You've got a on-card autograph of a Yankees great and an on-card autograph of my all-time favorite baseball player. So it was a successful eBay purchase for me. So I certainly love that I got what I got. I'm glad that I bought it the way I did instead of opening up a box of this for it. But yeah, that's it for now. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Oh, and if anyone wants any of these cards apart from that Ryne Sandberg, let me know. So they're certainly up for trade, or maybe I'll just send them to you. But if anyone's interested in any of this, let me know. And yeah, until next time, thank you for watching. See you guys later.